Hey, it seems like there's something wrong. Can we talk about it? Is it okay if I take notes so I can better understand for next time? Is that okay? Okay. I'm here for you, and I really want to work through this. Can you help me understand exactly what went wrong from your perspective? Can you walk me through how the situation unfolded from your point of view? I really want to understand your perspective on this. Can you explain to me why it's so important to you? Could there be any miscommunication between us that led to the problem? Can I clarify anything for you about my intentions or actions? What was it about my actions that upset you the most? How did my actions make you feel? How did you feel when you first found out about this situation? What was the main issue that triggered your response? Is there something specific that I did or didn't do that you feel contributed to this? Do you feel like there's something I didn't understand fully? What expectations did you have in this situation? Mm. What were you hoping I would do differently in that moment? How would you have reacted if you were in my shoes? What do you think is the biggest misunderstanding here? What part of the situation do you think could have been handled better? Mm. What would have been the ideal way for me to handle this? How did the situation impact you emotionally? Are there any specific emotions you're struggling with because of this? Can you tell me what part of this feels the most hurtful to you? What do you think would have made you feel heard in this situation? Mm. Is there anything I can do to help you feel better about it? What's the most important thing that you want me to learn from this situation? Have I done something similar in the past that you haven't mentioned before? Is there a specific pattern you've noticed in my behavior that's causing concern? Are there things that I do that tend to make this kind of conflict more likely? How do you want things to change between us moving forward? What do you think that I can do to rebuild trust here? If that's possible. Is there a bigger issue or pattern here that I'm not seeing? How do you think this affects our relationship or dynamic? What would be the best way for us to prevent something like this from happening again? Is there something we can both agree on that would lead to a solution? How do you think we can address this so that we both feel heard and understood? What would a positive outcome look like to you in this situation? Mm. What do you need from me to move forward in a positive way? How can we rebuild the connection that feels off right now? What kind of resolution would help restore things between us? How do you want me to show you that I'm taking this seriously? How can we make sure we're both on the same page moving forward? How can we move past this and make sure that it doesn't affect us long term? What would help you feel more comfortable or reassured right now? you feel like I've been supportive or respectful enough in this situation? Do you feel like your concerns were heard and addressed? Can you give me feedback on how I should approach difficult situations like this better? Thank you for taking the time to be open and vulnerable and share exactly how you were feeling. I think we really worked through a lot, and I feel much closer